So I have been on YouTube for 1 month now, uploading videos. Here's my channel. It kind of spells it out. I like to do tier lists, react to things, talk about nerdy stuff. I've been doing a lot of reaction videos to bad dating experiences, dating advice channels, red pill content, reacting to like red pill creators, saying what I agree with and disagree with about their perspectives. My overall goal for the channel is to make some reaction content as well as some original content, some top fives, some tier lists. Not that tier lists are super original, but talk about film, shows, different forms of entertainment that I find interesting. I love introducing people to new stuff. Check out the film Troll 2. Everyone likes it. You will like it. It just made a very high ranking in my top B movies of all time. As you can see, I'm currently premiering top 5 movies that deserve sequels. I enjoyed making that video. I might end up making another one as I show a clip, a tiny bit of a clip. I tried to show as little as possible, but it still got copyright. Still got a copyright. So if I do reach the point of being monetized, which I plan on, I will not be making money off this video. Check it out anyway. I've done some clips of my videos, so I hope that people who see these reels end up watching the full form videos. And there's some stuff where I do reaction in the form of reels. Here's one of King Cobra talking about the epidemic of wanker scab. Now, King Cobra, a lot of people know him for people reacting to his cooking videos because he cooks some outrageous stuff. But yeah, overall this first month has been pretty good. I'm pretty sure that I'm not supposed to show too much of the analytics type stuff. And I know that weirdly it's not popping up. Usually it's on the sidebar here, but I think I have to hit this create and go to upload video, and then that kind of takes you to this other page. There's probably a better way to get here, but looking at my analytics, I've struggled a lot. My first batch of videos, I had all kinds of issues with my mic because my OBS, I didn't set it up properly. I watched multiple videos on how to set it up, but my audio input, there was an audio input capture separate from a mic audio, and it was going berserk. So I was recording mic audio and input audio, so it was double recording my voice. So it was doing this crazy echo thing that was going in and out. But yeah, things have kicked off in the last couple days once I started making reels. That's where most of these views have come from. But my most viewed video of long form content does have a decent amount of views. Alright, that just pulled up some graph I've never seen before. There's all kinds of menus in here. I don't think too much of this stuff is worth like genuinely obsessing about. Obviously I'd like to have better ratios on some of these, but some of these are very rush, right? Like you can see many of these days I'm putting out several videos a day. That's because I feel like I'm playing catch up. Like I've had all these ideas for videos and I just want to get them out as quickly as possible and trying to make them good quality, right? Like I understand that just as it's taken me a really long time to master anything in my life, just like I talk about in this Halo Reach video, which is an original form of content, I put out viewpoints that I've only heard from like one or two other people. Never anybody in any kind of video has ever gone after Halo Reach like I have, but it's totally original. but it definitely I could have done a better job. But I want to develop my ability to speak and get points across in a very quick, natural way, as opposed to heavily editing things. And I literally know people who do editing. I have picked up things about editing along the way, but I'd like to do as little as possible. There is some edits in some of my videos as certain times, like right here, my most viewed non-real, short form video has 1.8k views. I had to actually edit that video because the second I showed of this streamer Tectone, the song that was playing in the video game that he was playing got flagged for copyright, and I had the foresight to edit that out because I put a lot of effort into this video. It might not seem like it, but I put quite a bit of effort into it. And then sometimes you put a video where you're just trying to help people, right? Like this simple dating math with Jasper. Yeah, it's not an edited video at all. I'm just talking. I literally just put up words from basic math that I did and then talked about it. And it got 0 likes and 1 dislike. I don't understand that kind of thing, because it's like, I'm just making a very simple video. The first word in the video title is simple, and I'm just explaining stuff to people that is very useful for them to know. It might not be useful for you when you watch the video, but it's useful for somebody. It's actually useful for a lot of people, because a lot of people have the exact extreme negative attitude that I talk about in that video. And I'm a huge fan of people like Moist Critical and Asmongold and all of the people from OTK, which is why I mention them and sometimes react to their exact content. I actually want to do more of that, and I want to talk more about films. But films are very hard to, it's hard to catch the balance, and that's something that I struggled with definitely in my first handful of videos, is how deep do I go in on any topic? How much do I talk about each thing? Because it feels like you're just talking about certain things forever, right? Like some of these you should probably only talk about stuff if you have a lot to say about it, but it's not always easy to get everything that you have to say out. So some of these I could talk about for 100 years, right? Like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, comparing those movies to each other. If you've seen like the 40 plus Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, then you would have enough subject matter to talk about for years and years. You could go into so many tiny details and compare it to so many other tiny details in the other movies, or even in one movie, right? One of my favorites that I did in the first week was this, reacting to I'm 27 and I've never had a girlfriend, because it was just, I had just made this account, uploaded a few videos, made some videos, uploaded them, and then I see this recommended to me. I'm like, I'm 27 and have never had a girlfriend. That sounds like something I should react to. And I just click it and I just react. A lot of my content is just live reacting to something where the title just catches me. And I don't know how it's going to turn out. This, why the whatever podcast is under attack, I live react. That video, I didn't know which way I would come out. I actually expected to be on the side of the whatever podcast going into it. I didn't know what this person making this video about this podcast that they're not a part of, what their viewpoint would be, what their video would focus on, what it would be about. and I ends up that I disagreed with the overall message of this video, and I made it very, very clear. I'm not the type of person to hold back how I feel about things, and I do not hold back. And I kind of uncover how I feel about this podcast overall and the perspectives this content creator has on that podcast while I'm watching it. This isn't something that I thought out. Full on live reaction. And a lot of these tier lists too, some of these longer ones, I mean superhero movies, DC, Marvel, and more. There's so many movies. And I think that one I even placed each of the movies before hitting record. And it's still an hour and 20 minutes long. I love long form content, and I love people being like truthful and honest and straightforward, and that's what that tier list is. And that's what my overall content is. And maybe that's not your cup of tea. I hope it is. Make sure to message on my videos and let me know what you want. I want to be very adaptable, willing to change. I've only been at this for a month, right? I want to do a lot more of this cringe binge series, because there's an infinite amount of cringy videos that I just find to be hilarious. I find King Cobra JFS to be hilarious. I want to do Gail Cord Schuler. She just uploaded a video with the hilarious title about Lizzo. I think that's what I'm about to go do right now. I'm going to watch this video, live react to it, and hopefully people enjoy it. My goal is to make this a big thing and to have fun and reach out to viewers. And also, one last thing, you'll see on the top left of your screen Hercule from Dragon Ball with my logo on top of his face, because I mean, you don't want them copyright people coming for you. But a viewer made that for me, and I appreciate that a lot, and I wanted to place it there in the videos, and there it will remain as the first piece of sort of fan art that was made for me. I really appreciate that, and it made me think that other people could do that, and I'm putting that out there right now. Anybody who sees this, I don't care who you are, I don't care if it's something promotional, promoting your channel or your product, your website. If you make me a piece of art, I will put it on this border. The only things I don't want it to cover are my name at the bottom there, Jasper, and then Hercule in the top left. All of the other real estate on here, I can even get rid of the titles at the top. I don't mind doing that. I thought that'd be a really cool way, because I participated in r/place, which was a thing on Reddit where users could slowly affect pixels on this giant board, this giant billboard. So people would have to work together and make this different artwork that was competing with each other. And I always thought that was so cool, because when I first clicked on it and participated, I didn't even know what it was. I just turned a random pixel a different color, and I'm like, I didn't even bother reading what it was about. And then I saw videos on it, and I'm like, this is one of the coolest things ever. So ongoing thing I will be doing is, if you can send me any kind of graphic of anything, as long as it's not inappropriate, meaning any sausages, if you know what I mean, or anything like that breaks the rules. So no like World War II symbolism, nothing that resembles private parts. Anything normal, I'll put it on there. And as I say that, the only thing that will remain permanent is Hercule. My name could take shape. Maybe my name there will take less real estate on this, but I want to fill this up with fan-made whatever and have everything but Hercule in my name kind of rotating, right? Like maybe your thing gets covered up and maybe you got to resubmit. I want it to be like this flexible kind of like changing thing, just like r/place. because that was one of the coolest things I've seen on the internet in a really long time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. There's some really cool videos made on that. And yeah, hope you subscribe, hope you comment. Let me know what kind of content you want to see. I'd love to hear from you.